Thank you very much, DJ Andy Dossi. Ladies and gentlemen, just before this interview with Gary Al Smith, I would like to also acknowledge the presence of a senior citizen of the land, a former chairperson of the Convention People's Party, founded by Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Professor Edmond Dele. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I hand you over to Gary Al Smith as he digs into the mind of this great man. Gary.
Make them continue. Thank you very much for joining us on this auspicious evening, this historic evening, this seminal evening in Ghanaian history. It is not a seminal evening in Ghanaian football history. It is a seminal evening in Ghanaian history because we, as a country, do not have our heroes documenting their story for many, many reasons. Top of them include the fact that their failures are going to make them laughing stocks. Despite their blazing successes, their failures tend to be what will define them. We like amplifying negatives and suppressing positives. But this man here, you would see in the blurb, he says that he does not want your sympathy. He just wants his side of the story told, because it seems that for a long time, only one side of the story has been told. Congratulations on your book, Asamoah Gyan.
Thank you.
You just watched your documentary, or the documentary that was done for you, more accurately. How did you feel?
Before I speak, I would like to acknowledge my friends over there, those who are making noise.
It'd be like if you don't talk.
Yeah, I have to. If people don't know, when I played in Dubai, I lived in Dubai for 5 seasons, 5 years. And I lived with them in the same house for 5 years. You know. So, yeah. So back to your question. I felt...
Hold on. You sure say you give them the fans finish?
I give them the fans. We will continue at home. So,
at home, okay. Yeah. All right.
So, yeah, watching this, like a surprise to me. The team have done an incredible job. They did everything behind me. I didn't know who they interviewed. When I was watching, it got to a time I got emotional. You know, and I'm still very emotional right now, but yeah, at least people who know Asamoah Gyan don't really know the real Asamoah Gyan. You know, somebody see me as the outspoken type, you know, the more energetic type, but they don't know the emotional type. You know, so I felt very, very emotional, honestly, you know, watching myself all these years. Although I've been watching some videos about me, but, you know, the comments of great men of our land, you know, watching me through all these years, acknowledging what I've done, saying what they said about me, it made me very, very emotional.
On that tangent, if you look from the left, I want you to look from the left, all the way to the right, this way. Because of you, all these busy people, some of them billionaires, millionaires, dollar millionaires, city millionaires, pound millionaires, euro millionaires, some control territories. Because of you, they are here. What do you have to say to them?
Yeah. Sometimes I see people on the street and then they tell me, you are the most hated player in Ghanaian history. But they also tell me I'm the most loved.
You the same person?
Same person. So I always sit down and ask myself, why? That hated part, sometimes I ask myself questions. And then I came to understand that it comes with the territory. I put myself into this position. When I started, nobody knew who Asamoah Gyan was. It got to a time they knew it. And with the support of my brother, who I always mention, I'm very emotional right now, but he is the key. He's the one behind my success. Sometimes criticisms and everything comes. People blame him for him being a bad influence or something, but they don't know what he has done behind the scene. I'm the one who knows it. And this is what makes the book very, very interesting. Right now, your question is, I have to answer your question. I would like to thank everybody who devoted their time, all the dignitaries around, my friends, my fans, my critics. I'm sure everybody is here. And of course, the man of the land is on his way coming. And he has done a lot, the former president, John Dramani Mahama. There is one minister who I loved so much. He was a former sports minister. Mr. Mahama Ayariga. He was a friend before becoming a minister, and I acknowledge what he has done for me personally. And our former minister, Mr. Yiti Mensah, sports minister, he has done a lot. And then everybody who came here to support me. And I would like to thank everybody for the love shown to me tonight. So next question.
Next question, he says. The next question. Now, after thanking everybody, we look at the book you've written with the gist behind Ewule Monko, and you were pointing to Stephen Appiah as the origin or the originator of that.
Yeah, we were in a camp. I think we were having a buffet, all the players, and he loved shrimp.
Oh.
Yeah, so shrimp in Ghana. The name of the shrimp is Monko, and we call it Monko in Ghana. So anytime he tastes the shrimp, he says, "Ewo Monko," which means the Monko is sweet. It tastes good. Ewo Monko. And then I was like, yeah, I also tasted it. I was like, what? Ewo Monko. And then Langabel, the drummer, he came. So Langabel came, and then he was like, Ewo le Monko. So he brought the le to it, so it became Ewo le Monko. So it became,
and you put it in a song and immortalized the expression.
Ewo le Monko, and it became my term. So Ewule Monko signifies a lot of things. Like you see a nice car, you say, car with the Ewule Monko.
You score a nice goal.
Go Ewule Monko. Like president is there. President Ewule Monko. So so. And now my friend Adebayo has taken over. Anytime I call him, so now Adebayo has taken the Ewule Monko from me.
Mr. President launched the Beyond the Return project in 2019. That led to over 1 million people coming to Ghana. We follow up with Destination Ghana. So help us get 2 million people coming to Ghana this year as tourists. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of His Excellency President Akufo-Addo, I want to assure the sports fraternity that we will continue to provide the necessary infrastructure, the environment to make sports very successful. Please pray with us so that we don't really go beyond the first round, but we will win World Cup Qatar 2022.
For purchasing the first one at $100,000 cities. I see a smile that is approaching me, and I'm walking towards that smile to bring us some more good news. But ladies and gentlemen, I've been celebrating persons from different sectors. There's one gentleman here who has exhibited his wares and what he does in the style industry on different stages across the world. The multiple award-winning J. Ray Garfield, J. Ray Fashion. Please put your hands together, please. Thank you. Talk about the word J, and one of the finest young broadcasters you can find at this side of town is also here with us. Joy Prime TV's Jay Foley. Please put your hands together. He attended at Asamoah College, and he identifies with black and white. But today, he's in a green apparel through his foundation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Shea Emmanuel Adebayo. Shea Adebayo is a wonderful dancer as well. And later on tonight, when we decide to tap our fingers and move our bodies to the beat, we may just get him to do a thing or two here on the stage. We love you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, there are two fine gentlemen who are still celebrating the feat that was won by young men that they mentored. They also went into the world on the world stage and defeated the defending champions. It was a great African story at that time. And this was all the way in the year 2002. We do remember their names by the snap of the finger because they did it, and they did it so well. Some of the most achieved and most decorated footballers on the African continent. Ladies and gentlemen, El Hadj Diouf. And of course, he is a former CAF African Footballer of the Year. Shall we show some more love, ladies and gentlemen? Well, Stephen Appiah rocked the number 10 jersey with so much swag. And of course, seated across from him is another fine gentleman who several years on is still looking very good and has a smooth ball like mine. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we celebrate Kalilu Fadiga. Well, His Excellency, the former President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, also sent a high-powered delegation to represent him here. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of a fine lawyer and spokesperson for the ex-president, Joyce Baffour Gyan. She is the daughter of our departed former president, a man of great history. She is also towing a line that probably could see her do even greater things. Member of Parliament for the constituency where this plush hotel is situated. Ladies and gentlemen, before that, she had a first love, and that was medicine. Honorable Dr. Senator Rawlings. He also serves as a Member of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen. And I like to identify one of his most important credentials up to this point. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former Minister for Youth and Sports. Please put your hands together for Honorable Mahama Ayariga. It's a beautiful, wonderful, and packed evening. And as we go along, I'll be telling you some more tales about excellence on the African continent. Well, he is a giant in real estate, and one of his biggest and finest addresses that he has created through creativity and foresight is hosting some of our great legends who have traveled all the way to be here for this event. A seasoned and mostly acclaimed and respected entrepreneur from here in Ghana, who has his wings scattered all over the Americas and Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, Freedom Jacob Caesar. I'm sure that most of you, just like myself, are very, very proud of this evening. That we are amongst thousands of people who are looking forward to flipping the first few pages of this wonderful book that we're about to adore. Representing the publisher, ladies and gentlemen, is a lawyer and the head researcher who will be bringing us a message of goodwill from Darwin Publishers. Shall we put our hands together for Leonie Leo Metsa? Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. And you know, later on, we'll be seeing him here on the stage. Later on, we'll be seeing that golden moment where this book will be outdoored to the rest of the world through you and I, the most important of his family. Isn't this wonderful? Let's do one more big round of applause for ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, he's blazed the trail of achievements for the younger generations who have gone ahead to do great things. He is adored in different parts of the world for his achievements and what he's done, most of which are seen to be things that are impossible. The legendary Kwabena Yeboah, who is the current president of the Sports Writers Association of Ghana, says that this man never had a bad day at the office. Three-time African Footballer of the Year, the man who brought value to the number 10 jersey in our era, and the man who has one of Ghana's 4 AFCON titles to his credit, and the man whose loins have produced the man who is currently the captain of the Black Stars. Please help me salute the one and only maestro of football, Abedi Ayew Pele. Hello? You have to say hi like you are excited for Asamoah Gyan. Hello? So there's a table of fine gentlemen I'll be introducing to you as we go along. But you know, we kept hearing chants of Maestro, Maestro. And for a moment, I wanted to go check my passport and see what name is in it. Because you know what? Changing your name to Maestro could give you a lot of value, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it one more time for the legend. Ladies and gentlemen, seated not too far away from the legend are 2 diplomats who have distinguished themselves in terms of relating to our country. Well, the legend played his football in these 2 nations. Please help me with a round of applause to acknowledge the presence of the indefatigable French ambassador to Ghana, Her Excellency Anne-Sophie Abbey. And I need to also add that she is a great friend of the arts and entertainment industry. Together with the CEO of the EIP network, who's also seated here, they pulled off a wonderful concert called Accra in Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me acknowledge Nathaniel Kobna and Noche Adesi Boulare. And of course, before our next address as well, I would like to duly pay my respects to the current Italian ambassador to Ghana, Her Excellency Daniela Dolandi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he led a strong team of administrators and friends who love the game to ensure that Ghana secure a fourth qualification for the next FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Well, we'd like to pray for him, because if it goes well, it goes well for all of us of Ghanaian blood and of interest. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm applause, please help me welcome the President of Baffour B, the President of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Kurt Edwin Simeon Okreku, for his good blessing.
On stage, undoubtedly one of Ghana and Africa's top-notch comedians of our time. He has risen from the roots of a stupefied industry to be one of the most important comic personalities in the industry. Please give it up for Lexi the Comic.
Wow, I was expecting something louder than this. Please don't clap according to my height. Please clap again. I'm happy to be here. Mr. Sam, Asamoah, thank you for putting comedians on this platform to perform to all this legend. Personally, I feel Asamoah Gyan deserves a statue. How many of you agree? Asamoah, those who might be watching, those who agree. I think you deserve a statue. But my only fear is when you give Asamoah Gyan a statue, we will one day find a statue dancing. A whole month gone. It's crazy. But I find some journalists here. Do we have somebody here? Somebody didn't come. Oh, wow. Have you realized he has issues with every GFA president? Nothing pleases him. Recently, I was watching him. Fire burn every football people get the grego until see a passing I can imagine Songo, that's the way he blames everything on his wife. I can imagine Songo in the house and the wife prepares food and it becomes so salty. Only football people But I love football, I love football. 2010, Africa had a chance to host the World Cup, and one of our own, Abnayokwa, was a commentator there. And at some point, Ghana was playing, because he was very conversant with the names, and as someone, he started the commentary. The day I knew, plays for Leon, gives the ball to Asamoah, Sunderland, gives the ball back to the day gives it to the Addy, plays for Chelsea, and everybody was like, in Brekum.